Good morning! The dawn breaks, painting the sky with hues of gold, a fitting start to our exploration of this extraordinary element. Throughout human history, across continents and cultures, one thing has captivated us more than almost anything else, a shimmering allure that transcends time: gold. Its very name evokes images of riches and splendor. This yellow metal is more than a shiny rock. It's a substance imbued with meaning, a material that has shaped destinies. It's a symbol of power, representing authority and dominion across ages. It signifies wealth, prosperity, and beauty, adorning everything from royal garments to delicate jewelry. Gold is a constant thread that has shaped civilizations, influencing their rise and fall. From ancient pharaohs' tombs, filled with golden treasures meant to accompany them into the afterlife, to modern bank vaults, where gold bars are meticulously stored as a reserve of national wealth, gold has launched empires, fueled conquests, and dictated the flow of global trade. The pursuit of gold has sparked migrations, driving people to the far corners of the earth in search of fortune. What gives gold its power? What makes it so universally desirable? It doesn't rust, maintaining its luster and value through the ages. It's rare but not unattainable, offering the tantalizing possibility of discovery and wealth. And it can be shaped into anything from coins, facilitating commerce, to grand statues, immortalizing rulers and gods. Its beauty, its inherent durability, and its enduring rarity have collectively made it the ultimate treasure, a prize sought after by individuals and nations alike. Gold stands as a constant in a changing world, a symbol of stability and enduring value. Our journey through gold's history, from its earliest discoveries to its modern-day applications, is really a journey through our own, reflecting our aspirations, our conflicts, and our enduring pursuit of prosperity. We'll see how gold evolved from a chance riverbed discovery, a glint of yellow in the sun, to the very foundation of global trade and finance, underpinning economies and shaping international relations. Understanding gold's story, its multifaceted role in human affairs, helps us understand our world today, providing context for the complex systems that govern our lives. So let's begin this incredible story, a tale of kings and commoners, of fortunes won and lost, one that's as rich and compelling, as captivating and enduring as the metal itself. Gold's legacy is still being written, its story continuing to unfold in the modern era. Even this morning, as the sun's golden rays illuminate the world, gold remains a potent symbol of value and aspiration. Our story begins over 6,000 years ago, a time when civilization was dawning in fertile river valleys. In ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, cradles of civilization where monumental structures began to rise from the earth, testaments to human ingenuity and ambition. These regions laid the foundation for much of what we know today. It was here in these ancient lands where people first found shimmering flakes of gold in riverbeds, catching the sunlight and sparking a fascination that would endure for millennia. To them, gold was far more than just a shiny metal. It was a gift from the gods, imbued with divine power and significance. It wasn't money, not in the way we understand it today, with standardized coins and complex financial systems. Instead, it was a sacred material, reserved for creating beautiful objects that honored the divine and reflected the earthly power of rulers and priests. Egyptian artisans, skilled in their craft, hammered gold into intricate jewelry, adorning themselves and their loved ones with symbols of status and protection. Gold was also used to create elaborate funeral masks, ensuring safe passage to the afterlife and preserving the likeness of the deceased for eternity. The most iconic example is, of course, the famous mask of King Tutankhamun, a breathtaking artifact that continues to captivate the world. This magnificent mask is made of over 22 pounds of solid gold, a testament to the wealth and artistry of ancient Egypt. For Egyptians, gold held a profound spiritual meaning. It was believed to be the very flesh of the gods, an incorruptible and eternal substance. It was particularly associated with the sun god Ra, the source of all life and light. Gold, therefore, became a powerful symbol of eternal life, a concept deeply ingrained in Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. Meanwhile, in Mesopotamia, the Sumerians, another advanced civilization, crafted golden helmets for their warriors, offering both protection and a symbol of their might. They also fashioned daggers with golden hilts and adorned themselves with exquisite jewelry, showcasing their wealth and sophistication. For the Sumerians, gold was a potent symbol, prominently displaying status and power within their hierarchical society. Gold was undeniably a marker of importance, a visual representation of one's position in the social order. It was a precious offering, deemed worthy for both people of high status and their gods, solidifying the connection between the earthly and divine realms. These early civilizations sourced gold primarily from rivers and streams, where the precious metal was naturally deposited over millennia. They would patiently spend hours panning for nuggets and flakes, sifting through sediment in the hopes of striking it rich. The Egyptians, in their relentless pursuit of gold, also sent expeditions to Nubia, a region south of Egypt. Nubia was known as the Land of Gold, a legendary source of the precious metal. This marked the beginning of one of history's first great resource hunts, driven by the insatiable desire for gold. These early quests for gold, fraught with challenges and driven by ambition, irrevocably set the stage for its enduring allure, shaping its role in human history for centuries to come. From the very beginning, gold's sacred and social value was undeniably clear, influencing ancient societies in profound ways. It was more than just a commodity, it was a symbol of immortality, representing power and signifying divine favor in the eyes of both gods and mortals. The pursuit of gold, fueled by its unique properties and cultural significance, would only intensify and grow exponentially from this point forward. Its story, intertwined with the rise and fall of empires, the development of trade, and the evolution of human civilization, was just beginning, promising a long and fascinating journey through history. In ancient Greece, gold's role shifted from ornament to symbol of commerce and state power. The Kingdom of Lydia created the first true coins, portable, standardized wealth that revolutionized trade. The Romans expanded this, mining gold on an industrial scale and using it to pay armies, build cities, and fund their empire. The Roman aureus became a trusted currency far beyond Rome's borders. Gold was woven into mythology, think King Midas, whose golden touch warned of greed's dangers. Roman generals paraded gold through the streets, declaring dominance and success. Gold was more than money, it was a public display of power. The vast gold reserves helped Rome maintain its empire, but when supplies dwindled, instability followed. Gold's story in Greece and Rome shows how access to it could build and break empires. It was a measure of wealth, a tool of statecraft, and a medium for art. Gold's power was undeniable. Centuries later, gold ignited the age of exploration. European explorers, driven by legends like El Dorado, crossed oceans in search of unimaginable riches. In the Americas, Aztec and Inca empires saw gold as divine, not currency, crafting it into religious objects and royal adornments. The Spanish, however, saw only bullion, melting sacred art into wealth for Spain. The influx of New World gold transformed Europe's economy, fueling Spanish power but causing inflation and upheaval. The quest for gold redrew the world map, but at immense human cost, destroying cultures and enslaving millions. Gold's allure drove discovery and conquest, but also cruelty and loss. Its legacy from this era is both dazzling and deeply painful. In the 19th century, gold fever took on a new form, the gold rush. The California gold rush of 1848 drew hundreds of thousands, transforming sleepy towns into booming cities overnight. This migration sped up California's statehood and fueled America's westward expansion. The gold rush myth, that anyone could strike it rich, became central to the American dream. Soon, gold rushes erupted in Australia, South Africa, and Canada's Klondike, each reshaping their regions. Prospecting was grueling and dangerous. Most found hardship, not fortune. Yet, the dream of gold kept people coming. The gold they unearthed dramatically increased the world's supply, impacting the global economy. These rushes built nations and changed demographics. Gold's power was now in the hands of ordinary people. The world would never be the same. The great gold rushes, those frenzied scrambles for fortune, filled government and bank vaults to overflowing. The influx of this precious metal reshaped economies and fueled dreams of prosperity. This abundance of gold was the foundation, the very bedrock, leading to the establishment of the classical gold standard in the late 19th century. It was a system built on trust and tangible value. Countries, eager to participate in this new economic order, pegged their currencies directly to gold reserves. Each unit of currency represented a fixed amount of the precious metal held securely within their vaults. This direct link to gold was intended to create stability, a bulwark against the unpredictable tides of economic fortune. The gold standard fostered confidence in international transactions, making international trade significantly easier and more reliable. Merchants and nations alike could trust in the inherent value underpinning every exchange. Paper money, once viewed with skepticism, gained widespread acceptance. It became a tangible promise, a readily redeemable certificate for real gold held securely in the national treasury. This system of gold-backed currency played a crucial role in keeping inflation in check, preventing the uncontrolled expansion of the money supply, and enforcing a degree of economic discipline upon governments and financial institutions. The gold standard era, a period stretching from 1870 to the outbreak of World War I, witnessed an unprecedented surge in global trade and economic growth, a testament to the stability and confidence the gold standard inspired. But the system, for all its strengths, was inherently rigid, limiting the ability of countries to effectively respond to unforeseen economic crises and financial shocks. The immense financial pressures of World War I forced nations to abandon their commitment, compelling them to print vast sums of money that they simply couldn't back with existing gold reserves. This effectively meant suspending the gold standard, a temporary measure that would soon become permanent. Subsequent attempts to revive the gold standard proved futile, particularly during the throes of the Great Depression, as countries desperately needed the flexibility of monetary policy to combat widespread economic collapse and implement recovery measures. By the tumultuous decade of the 1930s, the gold standard was irrevocably abandoned by nation after nation. It marked the definitive end of an era, a significant turning point in the history of global finance. However, this was not the end of gold's story, not by a long shot. It was certainly not the end of gold's enduring financial importance. Gold's role in the global economy was poised to evolve once again, adapting to the changing landscape of international finance. The world's complex and enduring relationship with gold was far from over. Its story was destined to continue. Its next chapter, filled with new challenges and opportunities, was just about to begin. Even after the gold standard ended, gold remained central to global finance. The Bretton Woods system pegged currencies to the US dollar, which was still convertible to gold for foreign banks. This brought post-war stability, but by the late 1960s, US spending outpaced its gold reserves. Other countries demanded gold for their dollars, draining US supplies. In 1971, President Nixon ended dollar-gold convertibility, the Nixon shock. For the first time, global currencies were backed by nothing but trust. Gold's price was set free, soaring as investors sought safety from inflation. Gold became a globally traded asset and a form of financial insurance. Central banks and individuals alike turned to gold for security. Gold's modern identity was born. Today, gold remains a vital global asset, even without being official money. Its main role is as a safe haven. When markets tumble, gold often rises. Central banks hold thousands of tons for diversification and security. Emerging economies are buying more gold, showing continued faith in its value. For individuals, gold is more accessible than ever, through coins, bars, or financial products like ETFs. Gold is still prized for jewelry, especially in cultures like India and China. It's also essential in technology, used in electronics for its conductivity and resistance to corrosion. Gold's uses keep evolving, from ancient treasure to high-tech necessity. Its appeal endures across cultures and industries. Gold's story is far from over. The story of gold is the story of civilization itself. From river pebbles to sacred relics, from coins to global finance, gold has shaped our world. It built empires, drove exploration, and sparked gold rushes that built nations. Gold was the bedrock of economies, then reinvented itself as a modern asset. Its beauty, permanence, and rarity have captivated us for millennia. But above all, gold's power comes from the trust we place in it. In a world of change, gold is real, tangible, and enduring, a link to our past and a hedge for our future. Next time you see gold, remember its incredible journey. It's not just a metal, it's a thread through history connecting ancient rulers, explorers, and modern investors. Gold's legacy is one of power, beauty, and survival. As we look ahead, gold's story will continue to shine. It truly is a timeless treasure.